What's up, fans? The Brys is back. Another edition of Guys Time, the Brys. We are here. I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. We got Thursday night football on tonight. We got the Vikings and the Eagles, so place your bets. Get your fantasy football lineups ready to go. You know the Brys already took care of that. I got a couple players on tonight. I got Kirk Cousins playing for the Vikings, and then Devontae Smith, the wide receiver for the Eagles, playing tonight as well. It should be an interesting game. I think the Eagles are going to win, though, at home. They're very tough at home. That defense is top 5 defense in the league, and yeah, they kick ass, and they looked really good in the first half against the Patriots, but then they allowed the Patriots to come back. But I think they'll take care of business tonight on home field against the Vikings. But if Kirk Cousins can give me at least 20 points, a couple touchdowns, that'd be great. And then Devontae Smith give me at least 100 yards plus receiving, 2 touchdowns. It'd be a great start to week 2 of fantasy football. Obviously, you got the Guys Time at the Brys Fantasy Football League. I'm in my brother's friends league, and I'm actually in the work league as well. So 3 leagues this year. The Brys is busy. Getting involved in fantasy football, like I said last week. Best time of the year. The fall's right around the corner. Football's back. We got college football as well, but then fantasy football it's awesome. It's fun. You know, you're the general manager, you're the head coach. It's intense, man, especially if you're playing for money, man. It is really intense. It's fun. You know, you get to play with friends and family. But yeah, I need a good week this week. Just like last week, I won all my leagues for week 1. So the Brys looks to continue that success entering week 2. But yeah, all that starts tonight. We got the Vikings and the Eagles. So get your lineups ready for fantasy football and place those bets. It's going to be a good one. So yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good day. And like I've been talking about football past couple minutes, so you already know what we're starting off with. We got football to discuss, and then college football, and then UFC. That shocking upset. Sean Strickland defeating Israel Adesanya for the UFC middleweight championship last Saturday. That was fucking crazy. I couldn't believe my eyes, but it did happen. That's why you gotta love mixed martial arts. So we'll end with that for this episode of Guys Time at the Brys. So yeah, let's dive right into it. We got football to talk about, so yeah, like I said, tonight I got Kirk Cousins playing, so I need him to have a decent game. 8:15 p.m. I think it's on the NFL Network, if I'm not mistaken, the Thursday night football game, or it might be on Amazon Prime too. You know, Prime picked up Thursday night football, so you might as well check that too. So yeah, you got that tonight, so hopefully Kirk Cousins has a good game there. Derrick Henry, I need him to do good this week. Ramondre Stevenson, Stephon Diggs, he did really well for me for the Monday night game, even though the Bills lost. So hopefully he continues his success entering week 2. I got T. Higgins, George Kittle, and then my flex is Khalil Herbert. And then my defense is the Steelers. They got spanked by the 49ers last week, so hopefully they have a comeback game against Cleveland, who took care of business against Cincinnati, shocking enough. This Monday, there's 2 Monday night football games. They're one of them, so hopefully the Steelers defense bounces back. I got Jake Elliott as well. Forgot about that, my kicker. I got him in 2 of my leagues. I got him in the Guys Time the Brys League and my brother's friends league. Or not my brother's friends league, my work league, excuse me. So yeah, hopefully he has a good night tonight as well. So yeah, that's my starting lineup for fantasy football. Hopefully the Brys takes care of business. So yeah, we got that. And then yeah, week 1. So yeah, I made my picks last week. If you guys tune in to last week's episode, I made my picks for the NFL first time this year. For Guys Time the Brys made his picks for week 1 in the NFL season. I went 9-7, so not too bad. I mean, I was hoping for a couple more wins, but it is what it is. I'll take it. It's a winning record. It's week 1. It's early, so got lots of time to get better records with my picks. So yeah, we'll see what happens week 2. So yeah, we got week 2 starting tonight officially. Obviously, we got the Vikings and the Eagles, and I already made my pick for that one. If you guys were listening a few minutes ago, I got the Eagles winning. So I like the Eagles at home taking care of business against the Vikings. You got the Ravens and the Bengals. This is the division matchup. I like the Ravens in this one, and I think they'll take care of business there. Lions playing at home, opening up as a 5.5 favorite. As of a few days ago, I saw a post from Woodward Sports Network. They posted something on their Instagram page that the Lions opened up as 5.5 favorites. They're giving 5.5 points to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. We have to beat them. Last year we didn't force a single punt on them. That's really embarrassing. So this time, hopefully we get the victory. I'm going to stick with the Lions. I picked them last week. I'm picking them this week. The Lions will win their home opener against the Seattle Seahawks this Sunday. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson, I saw a post on Facebook that he has a blue ski mask, and he wants all the fans to wear them this Sunday. And I think they sold out. I think a lot of people bought them on Amazon or something, and they just sold out just like that. So crazy. Definitely culture's changing, it looks like. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, man. Yeah, blue ski mask. We're the villains now, apparently. So that's going to be really interesting. That place is going to be loud. It's going to be loud as hell. It's going to be a fun time. Unfortunately, I would like to go to a game, but now you got all this hype. Tickets are really expensive, and I know you guys agree with me. It's kind of bullshit, but that's the business, right? But it is the Lions. It's good. We have a lot of confidence. We got a lot of excitement here in the Motor City. It's nice to see that the Lions are trying to change the culture, trying to get the fan base back, into football. Obviously, we have one of the most loyal fan bases. I mean, even the past few years when we still had Stafford, the stadium, Ford Field was still crowded. But yeah, this Sunday is going to be really loud, and I like that. So the Lions. But final answer, baby. They are going to win against the Seattle Seahawks this Sunday at home. I got the Lions winning against the Seattle Seahawks. So you got that one. You got the Colts and the Texans. This one I'm not really too sure. I mean, yeah, you got two rookie quarterbacks going at C.J. Stroud with the Texans, and then you got the Colts with Anthony Richardson. I think overall, the Colts are going to win this one. Another division matchup, so I got the Colts winning there. The Bears against the Buccaneers. This should be a really good one. The Bears, kind of struggle a little bit on home turf. They let Green Bay smack them around a little bit. And Jordan Love had a great game, 3 touchdowns. So hopefully that defense cleans up. And then Buccaneers winning against the Vikings last week. I picked the Vikings to win that game, and they lost. So Buccaneers, Bears, I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. I'm not really confident with Baker Mayfield, but I think they will find a way to win again this week. So, yeah, I got the Buccaneers winning that one. The Chiefs and the Jaguars, this is going to be an interesting one. I don't know, division AFC matchup, Chiefs and Jaguars, usually a close game. Usually the Chiefs kind of struggle a little bit with the Jaguars. I think Kelsey is back. I'm not entirely sure. I have to double check that, but if he is, it's definitely a difference maker. I'm going to go with the Chiefs in this one. Pat Mahomes, he's going to bounce back from that game against yours truly, the Detroit Lions, and I think he's going to have a good game there. So I got the Chiefs winning that one. Packers, Falcons, I like the Packers in that one. Raiders, Bills. I'm going to go with the Raiders, man. Josh Allen did not look good Monday night. He forced 3 interceptions to the same dude. So the same defensive back, so that's embarrassing. I think the Raiders find a way to win. Hopefully Devontae Adams, I have him in one of my leagues. I think the work league. He's questionable with a foot injury. Hopefully he plays, and hopefully he gets me more points than he did. Hopefully he has a good day, but I like the Raiders in this one against the Bills. That's going to be interesting. So we got that one. You got the Chargers and the Titans. I like the Chargers winning this one. They lost a very close game against Miami. I think it was like 36-34. So the Chargers will bounce back and beat the Titans this week. You got the 49ers and the Rams. So this is a division matchup. This is usually high scoring. I have Brandon Ayuk, who did really well week 1, but does he have repeat success in week 2? And that's the thing about fantasy. One guy can go off one week, and then the next week he just takes a shit. He really does. Lays an egg. It's unfortunate, but that's fantasy. You sign up for this. But I think he might have a decent game again. I think he's kind of like the primary receiver. I mean, obviously you got Deebo Samuel. Christian McCaffrey's obviously a passing threat as well for Brock Purdy, another weapon for him. And like I said, this game's usually high scoring. I like the 49ers, man. They looked really good against the Steelers last week on the road too. That defense looked really good. Another good defense the 49ers have, and I think defense will win this game against the Rams. So 49ers, I got the 49ers winning that one. You got the Giants and the Cardinals. Giants looked really bad against the Cowboys. Cardinals without Kyler Murray, I think they ended up winning that game, didn't they? Let's see what week 1 showed us. I think, yeah, didn't they end up winning that one? Let's see. Oh, no, they lost to the Commanders. That's right, but only by 4 points. They didn't get blown out like the Giants did. I don't know, man. This is kind of a interesting one. I'll go with the Cardinals in this one. Not really too confident with that pick, just being honest, right? But I got the Cardinals winning that one. The Jets and the Cowboys. This is going to be interesting. Two decent defenses. The Cowboys defense looked absolutely amazing. The Jets looked really good too, especially losing Aaron Rodgers. After 4 snaps, dude, he tears his Achilles. He's done for the year. Very tragic, very sad. I was actually kind of hoping he would play and obviously see what the Jets can do. I don't really have a lot of confidence in Zach Wilson. Maybe the defense can help him out. So Jets, Cowboys. I said last week that week 1 was going to be the only time I might pick the Cowboys this week, but I don't know. They looked pretty damn good. They looked pretty damn good against the Giants Sunday night. So, man, I'm going to go with the Cowboys. So there you go, Crazy Chris. Back-to-back weeks, I picked the Cowboys. Am I losing my mind or what? But I like the Cowboys in this one just because, Aaron Rodgers not playing for the Jets is a difference maker. Their defense is really good, though. Do not sleep on Jets' defense. They do have a top 10 defense in the league right now. But I like the Cowboys. I think offense is going to win this game. Cowboys beating the Jets. Final answer. That's who the Brys picked. So you got that. Yeah, back-to-back weeks. Crazy enough that I picked the Cowboys. But now we got to hop over to the Commanders and the Broncos. This is going to be an interesting one, but I like the Broncos in this one. For that game, Dolphins, Patriots, another division game. Sunday Night Football. So Tua Tagovailoa going up against Matt Jones. I think they're playing at New England. New England's tough at home. I got the Dolphins, though. I like the Dolphins. I think Tyreek Hill has a good game, and hopefully Tua stays in the game because obviously he's dealt with concussion issues in the past. So I got the Dolphins winning that one. And this week 2, we got 2 Monday Night Football games. Not one, just we got 2. So crazy. One starting at 7:15 p.m., another at 8:15 p.m. I think one of them's on ESPN, one of them's going to be on ABC. So that's going to be interesting. You got the Saints and the Panthers. I like the Saints winning that one, and the Browns and the Steelers. Man, another division game. Browns took care of business against the Bengals, and that's a division game as well. I don't know, man. Who's playing at home? I want to see who's playing at home. They're playing at Pittsburgh. Okay, so that definitely changes a little bit. I think the Steelers have a bounce-back game this week against the Browns, so I'm going to pick the Steelers to win Monday Night Football, the second game for week 2. So those are the Brys' picks. How did I do? Leave a comment in the comment section. But yeah, those are my picks for week 2. Hopefully I did good. Hopefully in fantasy you guys are having fun. You won your league last week. Have that same mindset going into week 2, have that same energy that you're going to win. I am. So, but yeah, Brys officially makes his picks for week 2 of the NFL season. So we got that, and now we got to hop over to college football. I went to the Michigan game last Saturday. It was awesome. They took care of business against UNLV. Alabama losing at home against Texas. That was fucking amazing. Me and my brother had a parlay going. And we missed it by 1 because SMU cannot cover 16.5 points against Oklahoma. So we're not going to bet them anymore. Fuck them. But yeah, we would have won some big money. Unfortunately, we didn't hit our parlay. It is what it is. That's betting sometimes. But yeah, Texas, that's the big story. They beat Alabama on the road. Crazy. Getting their revenge from last year because last year they should have won. They lost, but this time around, they get their revenge against Bama. It was awesome. And then Michigan, like I said, taking care of business. It's always great to go back to the big house. It's always a fun time there. And they took care of business against UNLV. This Saturday, though, they're playing under the lights. They got a night game against Bowling Green, so that should be another, taking care of business kind of game. Another W for the Blue. Yeah, you got that going on. We got a couple games on tonight. You got Bethune-Cookman going up against number 22 Miami. So I think we know how that one's going to go. But you never know. I've seen crazier shit happen in college football. Navy at Memphis. Those are your 2 games on tonight. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure lots of you are going to watch Thursday Night Football. But, yeah, if you're not sick and tired of football just yet, you got 2 college football games on tonight as well. So watch those. And then tomorrow we got 3 games. We got Virginia at Maryland, Army at UTSA, and then Utah State at Air Force. And then obviously Saturday, the whole lineup of games. You got Florida State at Boston College. That might be an interesting game. Florida State looks pretty good, but I don't know. Boston College might play upsets. So you got that. You got Penn State at Illinois, so Big Ten matchup there. LSU at Mississippi State, Kansas State at Missouri. See who else we got going on here. Utah, Weber State, number 12, Utah. Notre Dame taking on Central Michigan, Chippewas. So that's an interesting one. 2:30 p.m. on Peacock. So Peacock getting all the college football games this year, looks like. South Carolina at number 1, Georgia. That will be an interesting one as well. Alabama at South Florida, trying to bounce back from that loss against Texas. Oklahoma at Tulsa. Minnesota at North Carolina. Western Michigan playing Iowa. Western Kentucky against Ohio State. Michigan State going up against Washington. Obviously, they're dealing with a lot of shit right now. Mel Tucker suspended. Obviously, the sexual harassment thing going on there. Very unfortunate, but he's an idiot. I mean, you think you can get away with shit nowadays. And maybe 40 years ago you could have, unfortunately. But nowadays, everyone gets caught, man. Everyone gets busted. So he's an idiot. I actually feel bad for Spartan fans, Michigan fan here. It's stupid. You're there, you're at the school to coach football, not get involved with, women and sexually harass them and, turn yourself on, or, stuff like that. It's stupid. It really is. So we'll see what happens. I think he's done. In my opinion, I think he's screwed. He's dead in the water. Once they do their investigations, I think he's out. Mark D'Antonio, the former head coach, making his return for this game. He's going to be an associate head coach for that game against Washington. That's going to be at 5 o'clock on Peacock. So Mark D'Antonio coming back to Spartan Stadium. That's going to be really interesting to see that. He was a good coach. I liked him. He kicked our ass for many years because he found a way. He found a way to beat Michigan. So you got to give him credit for that. He won a couple Big Ten titles. He recruited. Great coach, in my opinion. You guys can say what you want about Mark D'Antonio. He did a good job with Michigan State. So he's making his return as an associate head coach. He's not the interim head coach. I think some other guy is taking that reign, but yeah, he'll be helping out Sparty. So that'll be exciting. But yeah, Michigan State going against Washington. Obviously, without Mel Tucker, he's out. He's suspended because of the whole sexual harassment situation going on there. He's an idiot. Whatever. He did it to himself. So, yeah, I feel sorry for Spartan Nation. So, yeah, you got that going on. Let's see what else we got here. You got Tennessee. Shout out to Chris. He loves his Tennessee. Tennessee Volunteers going up against Florida. So, SEC matchup there. Big SEC matchup there. 7 p.m. So, that's going to be a big game there. Let's see. I think there's one other game. Yeah, Michigan going against Bowling Green under the lights. Big Ten Networks hosting that game, 7:30 p.m. So go blue. Should be another taking care of business game like I mentioned before. Purdue at Syracuse at Purdue. Texas, number 4, going against Wyoming. That's the game I wanted to see. So Colorado State at Colorado. So Colorado making a lot of noise already. Week 3 of college football. Deion Sanders changing that whole program around. His son kicking ass as the starting quarterback, Shadir Sanders. I mean, guy is a highlight machine. So that's going to be at 10 p.m. and that's where College Game Day is. I think is in Colorado. So that's going to be really exciting, crowded. Fans are going to go nuts. But yeah, 10 p.m., Colorado State at Colorado. I'm going to make my official pick for this one. I think Colorado keeps going, man. Colorado wins at home against Colorado State. Rivalry game. The Buffaloes, they keep going, baby. So I got Colorado win that one. Who you guys got? It's going to be an interesting one. So yeah, college football this weekend. Place your bets. It's going to be another interesting one. You got to love college football. So we got that. And now we end this episode today with some UFC. So UFC, obviously last Saturday, as I mentioned earlier, we had Israel Adesanya losing to Sean Strickland. It was one of the largest upsets in UFC history. I mean, I didn't expect that. I thought Izzy was going to take care of business like he usually does. And then he got rocked late in the first round, and I don't think he ever recovered. Sean Strickland beat him strictly with boxing, and I think it fucked up Izzy's game plan and fucked up his mindset. He had no idea what to do. And like I said, he got knocked down late in the first round, and I think mentally it just fucked him up. I feel like his trainers, his team could not help him at that in that situation. But yeah, Sean Strickland, congrats to you, man. You deserve that. That was awesome. That was awesome to see that. I mean, this year alone, dude, we've had so many title changes. When's the last time we seen that? I mean, unbelievable. Like I said, UFC putting on some great fights. You know, these fighters are amazing, fun to watch. You know, you never know what's going to happen. But man, Sean Strickland, congrats, man. You deserve it. So yeah, that was a good pay-per-view that I watched last Saturday. But now this Saturday, September 16th, 10 p.m., we got Fight Night. We got Alexa Grasso, the UFC flyweight champion, defending her title against Valentina Shevchenko, the former champion. So this is going to be an interesting one. Does Shevchenko bounce back and beat Grasso, or does Grasso keep dominating? I don't know, man. This is a tough one. I'm going to go with Grasso. I like the champion. This one. I think she retains the title and claims victory. So you got that. And then Kevin Holland. I love this guy. He's active, man. Welterweight bout, the co-main event, going up against Jack Della Maddalena. I think I've heard of him before, but obviously Kevin Holland, household name. I think Kevin Holland takes care of business in this one. So Kevin Holland wins this one, and then the next fight, you got Raul Rosas Jr. He lost his first fight in the UFC. Lots of hype around this guy. Going up against Terrence Mitchell. Bantamweight bout. Man, I picked Raul Rosas last time and he lost. Terrence Mitchell, I don't know much about him except he has a 14-3 record. I'm going to go for Raul Rosas Jr., and if he loses again, I'm never picking him again. So I got that. Those are my picks. Let's see, anyone else? Yeah, I don't really know all these other guys. No, so yeah, Fight Night. Play some bets on UFC fans out there. But yeah, we got a title fight, the Women's Flyweight Championship on the line. Rematch from a few months ago. Alexa Grasso defending her title against Valentina Shevchenko. And then the co-main event, you got Kevin Holland going up against Jack Della Maddalena. And then Raul Rosas Jr. going up against Terrence Mitchell. Bantamweight bout there. And then obviously welterweight bout between Kevin Holland and Jack Della Maddalena. So yeah, place your bets. Watch some fights. Watch some college football. You know, you got Thursday Night Football on tonight, so get your lineups ready and then play some bets for that one as well. And with that, the Brys is out. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me today on this edition of Guys Time with the Brys. You guys are amazing. The weather's changing here. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but it's changing a little bit. I think the next few days we're getting some nice weather. Yeah, I know. Late in September we're getting nice weather. That's Michigan weather for you. I know a lot of you Michiganders know what I'm talking about, but yeah, sooner or later though, it's going to feel like fall, and fall will be here. And you know, we got Cider Mill Donuts, we got apple cider, we got fantasy football, you got NFL, you got college football. Best time of the year. The leaves are falling down. Haunted hay rides. It's amazing. But yeah, crazy stuff going on. And like I said, get your shirts. I know I haven't mentioned my shirts in a while, but yeah, if you need a shirt, let me know. Obviously at Guys Time the Brys, or at my personal page at Zach Brys, Instagram. So if you guys need a shirt, let me know. But yeah, these came out really nice. And then yeah, obviously my jerseys that I wear. If you guys want a jersey, go on Facebook, type in, search Big League jerseys, or Big House jerseys. Yeah, Big House jerseys, not Big League jerseys. Yeah, I always get that mixed up for some reason. But yeah, Big House jerseys, look them up. Guy's name is Chris. Great guy. Definitely makes definitely has a lot of variety when it comes to jerseys. So if you guys are interested, just contact him on Facebook. And that is it. So yeah, thank you guys so much. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Go Eagles. I need a game out of Cousins, and I need Devontae Smith to go off. So whoever you guys got, place your bets. It's going to be a good one. But yeah, week 2 of the NFL officially starts tonight. So place your bets and get your fantasy football lineups ready to go. And with that, the Brys is out. Peace. Take care, guys. You guys have a good one.